From Future Food Institute. We're going to watch a video, and then I will tell you a few words about the program is teaching in, and then we will pass through the South of America. So please, Ricardo, can you just put the video?
Hi everyone, I'm Paco Álvarez. I'm from Spain, but now I'm currently in Bologna in the Future Food Institute, and here I am in the Food Alchemist Lab. This lab is the research and development department of the Future Food Institute, where we produce different products. We are not chefs, we are food scientists, we are gastronomic scientists, and here what we try to do is developing innovative products in order to be more sustainable and also healthier. So today I'm going to do 2 tapas. At the end, I'm Spanish and I really like tapas. With a beverage that we also produce here in the lab. What we are going to cook today is 2 little tapas, one with this plant-based halloumi that we produce in the lab with different fermented products in order to produce meat analogs, meat alternatives, in order to be more sustainable. But in our case, we are also looking for health. In this case, we are not adding refined products as other, let's say, other projects are doing, using refined proteins, etc. In this case, we are using raw materials, raw ingredients, vegetables, mostly, and also some grains and also nuts in order to generate products that are really similar, for example, in this case, to the chorizo. What I'm going to do is a little tapa with this black puree made of black apple and black pear that we use in temperatures, high temperatures, and also long times. We produce black fruits and also black vegetables. In this case, we did a vegan puree with olive oil and also the black pear and the black apple, and that we are going to plate here like that with a spoon. I'm going to also cut our plant-based halloumi. Some slices that I'm going to place here on top of our puree. And also here, what I have is a barbecue sauce that we also do in the lab with different garums and soyus. We are using mijo, mijo soyu, and also we are using anchovy garum. In this case, we are going to place some points on top of the chorizo. And finally, I'm going to take this brioche and also I'm cutting some slices to put here and eat with our chorizo. Okay. One tap is done, and the other one is also with the brioche. I'm going to do like a little sandwich. what we are using here is kefir koji. In this case, we are fermenting kefir, and once we have our kefir, we mix with koji and a percentage of salt, and we ferment during 5 days. We stagnate, let's say, in the fridge during 5 days, and in only 5 days we have like flavors that are really close to Parmesan and Parmesan cheese, and also Gorgonzola cheese. So we accelerate the reactions, no, the lipid reactions that are in these kind of cheeses that have long fermentation processes. And also, what I have here is a honey with garlic and rosemary, that we mix garlic, rosemary, and honey and we marinate the honey, let's say 1 year, and we have a really tasty honey. So I'm going to do a little tapas. So I place here, I take a little bit of my cheese, a brioche is like an spoonable cheese, so at the end is in texture closer to the gorgonzola, and in flavor is closer to gorgonzola also, but also to the Parmesan cheese. And I put 4 drops of our garlic honey and rosemary and garlic honey. So at the end, those 2 tapas is what I'm going to present here. I think you can see them, and here we have our brioche, and basically those are the 2 tapas that we did here. But I want also to present you this beverage that I'm going to show here and also drink with you. At the end, this is kombucha, but in our case this is not a normal kombucha. As you can see, we have a really fine bubble. It's closer to the champagne bubble, and this is because the aging that we are doing here. As you can see, in this shelf we have a lot of kombuchas that are not pasteurized nor microfiltered, as you can see in the supermarkets. When you are buying a kombucha, you are going to see a lot of kombuchas that are pasteurized or microfiltered. In our case, we are doing a process that adding less sugar, and also some key points that we do in our process, we are developing kombuchas that are shelf stable. So for example, here, this kombucha has more than 6 months that was aged here in this shelf, but I have here a kombucha that has more than 1.5 years here in this shelf. So at the end, we are aging the kombuchas and seeing how they are also evolving. And also, in our case, we are not adding tea in our kombuchas. As you can know, the kombuchas are made with tea, are tea-based. But we are not adding that because we are, let's say, training our scobies to ferment infusions that are not made with tea, because at the end the scobies needs the tea, to the alkaloids of the tea to grow. But at the end we are adding another vegetables, another herbs that has also alkaloids and helps or has also or have also another probiotics that helps the SCOBY grow. So at the end, in our case, we have a really fine bubble. Also the acidity go really down. I mean, when we ferment the kombucha and we have the first liquid, let's say that we bottle, we have a sour product. But after 6 months or 1 year, the product changes a lot. So at the end, the acidity goes down, and also the complexity of the product is also higher, no? Because at the end the aromas change, no? It's like in wine. In wine, thanks to aging, we have secondary and tertiary aromas in the wine, and in this case we have also new aromas. For example, in this case we have rosemary, thyme, and also mint in this infusion, but the smell is also of strawberry now, also lemon. So at the end is nice, no? See that also we can also age kombuchas as wine and produce products that are different and also that are healthy, because at the end we have a really low content in sugar here, less than 2%, and also we have a low alcoholic beverage, also lower than 2%. So at the end we have a really good alternative to alcoholic beverage that we can also enjoy, and for example we can drive after drinking kombucha, no? So at the end, yeah, it's amazing. It's an innovative product at the end, no? So here was my video. I hope you like it. And I want also to remember you that these classes also we are doing in our bootcamps. The 5th of November, we are going to do a new bootcamp here within the Future Food Institute, and we are going to do a lesson like that. So I hope you like. Also, I hope you follow us in social media to be updated and know when we are doing this kind of lesson. So see you and thanks you. I hope you enjoy the rest of this amazing event. Thank you so much. And thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of this amazing event. Thank you.
Okay. So here we are, and thanks for this explanation by Paco. Actually, Paco is like teaching this also inside of a program, a course that is called Bootcamp, Digital Bootcamp, actually. The Digital Bootcamp is a program that was launched digitally and virtually by the Future Food Institute during the pandemic. And right now it does have different edition every year. The next will be on the 5th of November. So definitely, if you're interested to go through a program that is teaching you how to become a food and climate shapers, so definitely a food changers, this is exactly the program you need. It's a 4 weeks program virtually open to students, graduate, undergraduate, that they need credits, but also open to early career researcher or young professional, but also not young professional. This is great. In this program, there are people with different age, with different expertise, and with different backgrounds. And the digital bootcamp by the Future Food